Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for our 8th annual Year in Review. This is a special one for me, my first as your Chief of Police and Associate Vice President of Public Safety. This event is about more than looking back. It's about celebrating what we've accomplished together and setting the stage for what's ahead. It's a chance to recognize the incredible work of our team and to reaffirm our commitment to keeping UCF safe and connected. Our mission hasn't changed. Keeping our campus safe and caring for our community will always be our top priority. We'll continue to serve with pride, integrity, and the courage to do the right thing, even when it's hard. Looking ahead, we're focused on strengthening our continuum of care. Safety isn't just about responding when something happens, although you'll hear more about how we prepare for that later in this presentation. It's about prevention, education, and ongoing support. Together, we're building a campus where everyone feels protected and supported. Before we celebrate, it's important to pause and reflect. In 2025, 104 officers nationwide, including 11 here in Florida, made the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty. We also honored the memory of UCF PD's own Corporal Mario Jenkins on the 20th anniversary of his passing. His legacy continues to inspire us every day. Please join me now in a moment of silence to honor all fallen officers and Corporal Jenkins. Public safety is a calling, and it's not always easy. That's why we're so grateful for the new sworn and professional staff members who joined us in 2025. Welcome to the family. We're thrilled to have you on board. Now that we've set the stage, let's start by celebrating the incredible achievements of our team. Major James Mangan will kick things off with our awards and recognitions.
Thanks, Chief. When I look back at 2025, one thing that stands out are our people. Every achievement starts with someone stepping up and making a difference. Today, we get to shine a spotlight on those moments and the incredible individuals who made them happen. Let's start with our awards and recognitions. Our now retired Chief, Carl Metzger, received the inaugural Carl A. Metzger Champion Award, an honor that will carry his name moving forward. He also was recognized with the Community Heroes Award from the Mental Health Association of Central Florida. Now retired Victim Services Director Christine Mouton received the Lifetime Achievement Award at the 35th Annual Recognition Breakfast and Awards Ceremony by the Central Florida Victim Services Network. Benita Harrison, our Chief's admin, was selected as Administrative Assistant of the Year by the FPCA and the inaugural President's Award from the Central Florida Criminal Justice Association. Amber Charles, a dispatch supervisor with the police department, received the Employee Excellence Award for Community Well-Being from UCF Human Resources. Officer Adriel Rivera Aponte, a night shift officer with Charlie Squad, received the IACLEA Award for Merit for his response to a mental health call on top of a parking garage on campus. Sergeant Alex DeLuca, who is our night shift Delta Sergeant, completed Valencia College's Public Safety Leadership Development Certificate Program. Captain Chris Cavett graduated from the prestigious FBI National Academy. The National Academy is a comprehensive 10-week residential program of accredited instructors for law enforcement leaders from all over the world. The FBI National Academy has long been a vital element in the continuing improvement of law enforcement standards, knowledge, and cooperation throughout the world. Way to go, Chris. UCFPD also won Best in Show at the Cops and Cars for Kids show and received the Dedication to DUI Enforcement Award from Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Awards are one of the ways that we celebrate success, but they only tell a part of the story. As patrol captain, I couldn't be prouder of the dedication and heart our officers showed throughout the year of 2025. Every day, they were out there protecting our campus, supporting our community, and stepping up when it mattered the most. Some of the moments that really stood out to me this past year were the crowd control events and protests staffed by our officers on our campus. Their professionalism and commitment ensured students, faculty, and visitors safely exercise their constitutional protected freedoms. It's moments like these that remind us why we do what we do and the incredible impact this team has. For the year of 2025, UCF Police Department had 4 promotions. Luis Rivera and Ricky Lopez were promoted to sergeant. and Devin Noreen and Jeffrey Hopkins were promoted to corporal. Each promotion was well deserved, and they've already done a tremendous job stepping into their new roles. UCF Police maintain a focus on mental health, with 54 Baker Acts, 31 Baker Act transports, and 8 emergency responses for suicide attempts. Patrol worked over 25 ERT responses for crowd control during the year of 2025. No arrests were made during any of these events, highlighting the continued successful strategies employed to ensure the constitutional freedoms of our community. For the year of 2025, Officer Jared Engel and his partner K9 Blue placed third in the National Narcotic Detector Dog Association certification. The K9 team also had approximately 73 deployments for the year for scent detection, and they also conducted 12 demonstrations for the community using all 4 dogs.
I just want to say a very big thank you to my team for all the incredible hard work and dedication that went into everything we did in 2025. I know that it was an extremely busy year for CID and threat management, but we pulled through together as a team. There is no doubt that there was countless of on-calls, late nights, leaving your families at home to respond to a call, but we did it as a team, and for that I'm eternally grateful for each and every one of you. I could truly say that I am blessed to have such an amazing team that works together and works for each other. To our professional staff, I want to thank you guys for being the backbone of what we do. Truthfully, we cannot do our job as detectives without each and every one of you. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for always having our back, our support, doing the intel when it needs to be done, meeting with persons of concern. So again, thank you guys so much for everything you've done in 2025. I'm eternally and forever grateful for each and every one of you.
The numbers only tell part of the story. On this slide, you'll see that our team closed 334 cases in 2025. That number matters, but anyone who's worked investigations knows it doesn't capture what actually goes into the work. Behind every case was careful analysis, follow-ups that didn't stop at the end of a shift, and decisions made with limited information and real consequences. This reflects detectives doing what they do best, digging deeper, connecting dots, and staying with the case until it's done right. What stands out to me about our detective team is the tenacity, the willingness to stay with the case, to keep pushing when the answers aren't obvious, and to see our investigations all the way through. That persistence speaks to a real passion for the work, a commitment to uncovering the truth and finding resolution for the victims and the members of our community who are counting on us. That dedication is reflected in every case closed and every lead pursued. Threat management is investigative work at its core. Every person of concern report required assessment, judgment, and collaboration. In 2025, our detectives approach each case with the same professional and attention to detail they bring to any major investigation, often working quietly behind the scenes to identify risk, verify information, and intervene early. What truly stands out to me is the consistency and discipline this team brings to the mission. This isn't reactive work. It's deliberate, thoughtful, and preventative. Many of these cases never become emergencies precisely because of the work done early, the right questions asked, and the persistence shown by this team. That kind of work doesn't always get the headlines, but it keeps people safe. I want you guys to know how much I appreciate the effort, judgment, and dedication you bring to this work every day. Your professionalism makes a difference, even when the results are measured by what never happened.
You've heard about all the great work from Patrol and CID, but it all starts with well-trained officers. And that's why our commitment to training is so important. In 2025, our team completed over 12,000 hours of training to ensure they're prepared for anything that comes our way. Complacency is never an option at UCF Public Safety. We conduct reality-based training throughout the year, simulating high-stress environments to prepare our officers for any situation they may be tasked with. We enroll our officers in various advanced schools to enhance their overall skill sets. And we promote physical and mental wellness programs to ensure our officers are prepared for the vigors of the law enforcement profession. 2025 was a very busy year for the training division. Some highlights included about 7,500 hours of internal training, trained all department members on the new optic platforms to enhance their skill sets, coordinated and trained our 3 new officer hires, mentored and trained all department members on the vigorous new FDLA requirements implemented for the upcoming year, facilitated a live fire interagency training with our partners at the Orange County Sheriff's Office within the Bounce House, reinforcing our commitment to safety for the UCF community. We talk a lot about transparency and accountability, and we mean it. In 2025, UCF PD earned dual accreditation, renewing our long-standing designation from the Commission of Florida Law Enforcement Accreditation, which we've held since 2013, and added a new accreditation from IACLEA. Accreditation isn't easy. It's a voluntary process that happens every 3 years and includes a deep review of our policies and operations. It's one more way we show our commitment to doing things the right way.
Accreditation reflects our dedications to excellence, but it's not just about policies and standards. It actually comes down to the people behind the work. And some of the most critical people in our operations are our dispatchers. Often called the first responders, their quick thinking and professionalism can make all the difference. A great example for 2025 actually comes from the everyday work that our dispatchers do. Beyond major incidents, they handle daily tasks with precision and always putting officer safety first. Their coordination, rapid decision-making, and constant monitoring ensures that our officers get the support they need to stay safe. In 2025, our Communications Center handled an impressive workload, responding to more than 9,000 calls for service. And with our continued focus on student safety, our officers also completed 67 safe walks across campus. Some of the highlights for our dispatch division in 2025 included welcoming a new dispatcher, Yashira Ayala, in March, and hosting a very successful 911 Telecommunicators Week with a carnival theme, complete with in-house games and a dunk tank that many department members enjoyed. We also continued sending several dispatchers to the 40-hour Valencia Crisis and Response Management course with the ongoing goal of having all staff certified in crisis intervention. Another major milestone was filling the first shift dispatch supervisor position through the promotion of our own Tiffany Ortiz. Additionally, our agency transitioned to the new next generation 911 system, bringing enhanced features such as multimedia support, precise location information, improved resiliency, and greater interoperability.
Dispatch is the heartbeat of our operations, connecting callers to help and coordinating resources when every second counts. Behind the scenes, it takes an entire team to keep things running seamlessly. IT professionals who keep us connected, a building manager who ensures our safe workspaces, a fleet sergeant who ensures we can respond to calls in our community, and a procurement specialist who equips us for success. Together, they make it all possible. For our Records and Evidence Division, I'll let you take a moment to review the numbers. They really speak for themselves. Their workload was substantial, yet they continued to provide critical support to every member of our community who reached out to the police department for assistance. Our HR and payroll people posted 25 positions in 2025. They hired and onboarded 15, 8 professional staff, 3 sworn, and 4 OPS. Our background and building manager processed 123 background investigations, those including level 1, 2, and 3, as well as building access. Several building projects were completed where he oversaw renovations, window signage for PD units, repaving and restriping of our secure lot. Our support services area, procurement being one of them, ordered and issued equipment for new law enforcement and staff. They collected equipment of existing employees, and our fleet area processed 10 cars that included equipping them with all the supplies that the officers need to do their job.
Operational and administrative excellence are critical, but so is our connection to the community. In 2025, we worked hard to strengthen those relationships through outreach events, safety education, and partnerships that make a real difference. One highlight was our collaboration with UCF Global, where we got an opportunity to talk to the students about their differences in law enforcement as it relates to their country and how and what they can expect from law enforcement here at UCF. These efforts remind us that public safety isn't just about responding to emergencies, it's about building trust and working together to keep our campus safe.
This past year marked a major transition for our unit, evolving from community partnership into the community outreach and crime prevention unit. With that change came real impact. We strengthened regional collaborations through events like Coffee with the Cop, alongside Oviedo Police Department and Orange County Sheriff's Office at locations well within their jurisdiction where our students also reside. We delivered multiple active threat presentations in our surrounding community, supporting organizations like Community Impact Volunteers and Recovery Connections at both their locations in Seminole and Orange County. One of our biggest milestones was partnering with UCF Global, bridging the gap between international and United States law enforcement, which is now a recurring orientation for global students. This year wasn't just a change in name, but a change in reach. UCF Public Safety cares about the community we serve, and that includes fundraising for organizations and missions we believe in. This previous year, we hosted the Out of the Darkness Campus Walk, raising over $18,000 for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. We also participated in the annual National Alliance for Mental Illness Walk, also referred to as NAMI, where the UCF Public Safety team raised nearly $4,000. We also raised nearly $1,000 for the Florida Special Olympics through torch run donations and merchandise. So please get involved as we strive to do much more in the upcoming year.
Clery reporting remained a key priority in 2025. This year marks the 40th anniversary of Jean Clery's tragic death, a reminder of why this law exists and why transparency matters. We work continuously to meet those standards and keep the UCF community informed because safety isn't just a requirement, it's a promise to honor Jean's legacy by ensuring that every member of our community feels protected, supported, and empowered. Clery compliance and campus safety efforts are not just the responsibility of one department, they're a collective responsibility of the entire university. Here are some highlights from Clery in 2025. Implementing the Stop Campus Hazing Act was an important new milestone for UCF. We added hazing incidents to our annual Clery crime statistics. We created a campus hazing transparency report, now posted on UCF's anti-hazing website. These efforts support the Clery Act's goal of transparency, giving prospective students and families clear, accessible information about student organizations. Clery isn't just about reporting statistics, it's about prevention, awareness, and education. In 2025, we continued our partnership with Victim Services. They hosted their first Red Zone Tailgate, focused on educating students during a high-risk early semester period. The event equipped students with tips and information to help them stay safe. A little over 1,800 faculty and staff members completed CSA training in 2025. CSAs are crucial to campus safety. They are trained to provide support and resources to members of our campus community who may have been affected by crime. In 2025, UCF published the annual Security and Fire Safety Report. This publication has grown over the years to offer much more than just crime and fire statistics. It now includes resources and support information for victims of crime. It also provides UCF policies and reporting options all in one place. The goal is to give current and prospective students a clear snapshot of what safety and security looks like at UCF. Thank you to all of our campus partners for supporting this shared responsibility and commitment to safety.
Clery reporting is an important part of keeping campus safe, and the public information team plays a key role in sharing that message. But transparency doesn't stop at compliance, it extends to how we communicate every day. We work hard to keep our faculty, staff, and students engaged and informed through a variety of digital platforms like videos and social media. Let's take a look at top posts in 2025. One of our favorite events of the year and the ultimate homecoming tradition, Spirit Splash. Kudos to Officer Lee Smith for capturing this drone footage, which earned us nearly 1,000 likes and over 17,000 views.
10, 9, 8, 7.
In the fall semester, the PIO office started a new video campaign called Safety Tip Tuesday, which featured officers and staff members across public safety talking about timely safety tips relevant to the UCF community. Topics included things like traffic safety, how to update emergency alert communications, mental health, and so much more. Let's take a look.
Welcome and welcome back, Knights. We're your UCF Police Department, and today we're starting the first in a series called Safety Tip Tuesday, where we share ideas and opportunities to keep you safe all semester long.
Need us? Call 911 for emergencies or 407-823-5555 for non-emergencies. We're always just a call away. University Police.
We patrol UCF campuses from Maine
to UCF downtown,
to Rosen,
to the Health Sciences campus in Lake Nona,
and all UCF affiliated and managed properties both day and night to keep the community safe.
You'll see us around campus, at residence halls, and at events. Stop by and say hi.
Whether it's a safety escort, or you want to stop by to grab a snack to study, or to game a little bit, or simply ask a question, we're here to help.
On behalf of all of us at UCF Public Safety, we wish you a safe, fun, and successful semester.
Go Knights!
Charge on!
And stay safe.
One of our officer-led initiatives in 2025 was offering pink badges during October to honor Breast Cancer Awareness Month and show support for survivors, fighters, and families. Special thanks to Officer Sinkowitz, whose passion brought this project to life. She also created this video to share the initiative with our community and speak about how breast cancer has impacted her own family and those in public safety.
UCF PD is going pink for the month of October for breast cancer awareness. Breast cancer doesn't discriminate. It can affect anyone, no matter their age, background, or lifestyle. That's why early detection matters. And just as important is the love and support we give those facing it. Breast cancer affects everyone. Our moms.
our dads,
our sisters,
our brothers,
our wives,
our husbands,
our friends.
Take care of yourself and your fellow Knights.
Go Knights!
Charge on!
And stay healthy.
Our public information team worked hard to keep the community informed and engaged. But communication isn't just digital. It happens face-to-face at events that bring us all together. In fact, in 2025, UCFPD hosted and supported a variety of special events that strengthened relationships and showcased our commitment to safety and service. Big thank you to UCF for your collaboration and your constant and relentless support of ensuring our events are safe and always exceptional. Let's begin with special events. During 2025, our special events section was busy, logging 719 events that resulted in 16,821 work hours. Our special events team coordinated and created operation plans for hundreds of events on campus, including commencements, concerts, comedy shows, group speakers, demonstrations, and protests. Special events also worked with UCF Athletics to staff 7 home football games. These games resulted in nearly 1,900 officers from 30-plus agencies working together to provide law enforcement services for the 2025 season. In fact, sworn and civilian employees accounted for 19,000 total game day hours this season. None of these hours included game day preparation, equipment placement, vehicle barricades, magnetometers, and variable message board deployments.
Events like football game days are a true team effort, and we couldn't make them happen without our partners. Our emergency management and security departments play a critical role in keeping everyone safe and operations running smoothly. When severe weather is moving in on game days, emergency management makes us aware of what to expect and when, and Department of Security helps us monitor crowd movement and open and secure buildings in anticipation of sheltering needs. Now let's hear more about their contributions.
Emergency management is about anticipating risks, planning for the unexpected, ensuring that when crises occur, whether they're natural disasters, large-scale incidents, or community emergencies, that we respond swiftly and effectively. From developing comprehensive plans to coordinating resources and training staff, Our emergency management team works tirelessly behind the scenes to keep our community safe and operations running and ready for anything. A lot of change in 2025 for emergency management. First, we welcome Brittany Coppola as our new emergency management planner, and Summer Moskowitz came to the team as our COOP coordinator. We activated the Emergency Operations Center more than 30 times for emergency special events and exercises. We conducted 6 tabletop exercises for UCF and served as evaluators for 3 regional full-scale exercises. 19 of 37 business continuity plans went through a complete review cycle. Historically, we've only reviewed approximately 7 to 10 per year, so we really hit the ground running this year. We completed the biennial update of the Comprehensive Emergency Management Plan, otherwise known as CEMP, as required by Florida State statute and Board of Governor regulation.
The Department of Security had an outstanding year, making significant strides in enhancing campus safety and security. We installed access control and security camera systems in new construction and major renovation projects, such as the College of Nursing building at Lake Nona, the Biology and Chemistry building renovations, and the cutting-edge hypersonic research facility. These upgrades ensure that our newest facilities meet the highest standards of security. We also launched a major initiative to replace the legacy access control system in UCF housing buildings. This multi-year project will modernize security for thousands of students and staff, improving reliability and safety across campus housing. In addition, we managed the replacement of $500,000 worth of aging, end-of-life security cameras across UCF campuses. This investment strengthens our surveillance capabilities and supports a safer environment for the entire UCF community. We were excited to welcome Nick Catone to the Department of Security as the Security Management Coordinator 1. Nick's expertise adds valuable strength to our team as we continue to grow and innovate. Finally, we managed all physical security maintenance needs across campus and performed regular testing of critical systems, including classroom and campus lockdown buttons, ensuring that our security measures remain ready when needed. These accomplishments reflect our commitment to providing a secure and resilient campus environment. Thank you to the entire team for your hard work and dedication to safety and security at UCF.
Hello everyone, it is your favorite Victim Services Director, me, Laura Valley. I am back, and better than ever, my budget has increased for the year in review. This year, I had a musical intro, I'm using a tripod, and of course, fake sprinkles. Earlier, Chief talked about the continuum of care that UCF PD provides our students, faculty, and staff, and I am so happy that Victim Services is a part of that continuum of care. Every single day, my team works hard to support victims with compassion and resources, ensuring that they never have to navigate difficult situations alone. Some of the things that stand out for me and my team in 2025 is that we worked several really intense stalking, dating violence cases, and we were able to help our victims successfully receive several injunctions. One of their injunctions for protection even lasts up to 5 years. I am so proud of my team and all of the work that we do, and thank you all so much for supporting my office and being there for my advocates, calling us out in the middle of the night. We are so happy to be there to support you and to really be a part of this Victim Services team. Now, if next year, if anyone would like to join me in my video, I'd be more than happy to include you in my budget next year. In 2025, Victim Services had a total of 389 new clients. For our after-hours response, we worked a total of 53 call-outs after our hours. We hosted 9 educational events, 2 for stalking awareness, 2 for dating and domestic violence awareness, 2 for sexual assault awareness, 1 for the Red Zone awareness, 1 social media campaign, and 1 careers and criminal justice panel, which was an amazing time. We facilitated 62 orientation sessions between our downtown and main campus locations for both FTIC and transfer students. We had 12 presentation requests totaling 415 students, and we had 235 students enroll and complete our online Green Dot course. Our team is amazing.
Thank you to all of our presenters for sharing these incredible highlights. And thank you to every member of UCF Public Safety for making these accomplishments possible. Every award, every statistic, every highlight represents countless hours of energy and effort. So thank you. You know, a lot of wonderful things happened in 2025. But if I had to dial in on one thing that I was most proud of, it would be ushering in our new chief, Robin. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of the police department. And in that same thought, I'm so proud of Carl. What he did for us was amazing, and they're both now well positioned to do great things in this next chapter of their lives. So as we take that momentum, let's look ahead to 2026 and build on it. Let's continue to make UCF a safer and stronger community. Together, we'll keep raising the bar for excellence and service. That's what we do. Looking ahead to 2026, I'd like to talk about some of our priorities and some of our major initiatives. Of course, our number one priority is always going to be employee health and wellness. The safety and health of our employees is so important to us, and we want to make sure everyone's taken care of so that they can go and take care of the community in the great way that they do. Our major initiatives are leveraging artificial intelligence and drone technologies to help us fight crime. Those things are not going away, and we want to invest in that and make sure we're doing the right things for the community and using those technologies to our advantage. So we're excited about that. And as the chief always says, we're always better together. So if you guys have ideas on how we can leverage those things and be better, we want to hear them. We'll always listen. Some important dates that I want to cover are our award ceremony is set for March 5th. Swearing in for our new employees is set for March 26th. And our family day, while we haven't confirmed a date yet, family day will happen because we always look forward to bringing our public safety team together and spending time. And I want to give a big thanks to our committees that set all these events up and choose the dates and do the nominations and everything they do. We couldn't do this work without them. Outstanding work, and it's going to be a great year.
Thank you, Deputy Chief, for sharing what's ahead, and thank you to everyone who helped make today's presentation possible. Before we wrap up, I want to express my gratitude to every member of UCF Public Safety. The stories we shared today reflect your dedication, professionalism, and heart. Our mission is clear: to keep our campus safe and care for our community, and that takes all of us working together. As we move into 2026, let's keep that spirit alive. Stay committed, stay innovative, and continue to lead with integrity and compassion. Thank you for everything you do, and thank you for watching. Here's to another year of excellence. Go Knights, charge on.